We have to end the drug war, and we have to end the notion that we can continue to use the handcuffs on our own citizens in these numbers, and continue to police poor people and people of color to this degree over that which doesn't matter.
We talking about drugs today, baby. So look, according to recent data from Mexico's federal auditor, of more than 1,600 investigations into disappearances by authorities or cartels opened by attorney general's offices, none made it to courts in 2020. And again, this is a very good segue into talking about the abhorrent failure of the drug war. And the only way to truly combat cartel violence is often paraded in our face about how terrible the drug war is. We have to stop the cartels. We have to stop drug violence in the streets. The only way to truly do that is to legalize, tax, and regulate substances. And we're going to talk all about that today. But importantly, why don't they do it? Well, at the end of the day, it's so that they can keep the prison system going and keep the money flowing. That's all it's really about, because it's not just the people who work within the prison system. It's also Democratic strategists, Republican strategists, people who hold positions as lobbyists, who work in revolving door careers at the very top of society. Again, a very, very small, minute amount of people who truly benefit from the system that not only has America the incarceration capital of the world, but also that keeps cartels in Central America and Mexico and South America alive and well and never, ever, ever going out of business until we tax, legalize, and regulate drugs.
The latest cartel target, Mexico's military. The Jalisco New Generation cartel took the fight to the next level, shooting down a military helicopter with a rocket-propelled grenade, killing people, 6 of them, last week. Look at that. As the country cracks down on drug lords, the cartel has emerged as a new force, and a violent one.
At the end of the day, the United States is the largest market for illegal drug substances in the world. At the end of the day, this country right here is where all the billions and billions and billions of dollars are made off of illegal substances. So no matter how hard we preach throughout the media that drugs are so bad, we have the problem. And the way that we've been conducting the drug war, locking everybody up, having the crack and cocaine sentencing laws 100 to 1, everything that we've done truly to target poor and minority communities, as we know. But everything that we've done, despite the fact that people's usage of drugs has continually risen because of other things like, you know, the fact that they have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to make ends meet, or the fact that we live in a society that crushes you if you aren't exceptional. If you aren't exceptionally beautiful or exceptionally talented, then you might as well move to Spain, you might as well move to Canada, because it really ain't fair for you. And not that life is ever going to be totally fair, but we know that we live in a society that keeps people down, and the drug war is one of the largest ways that we do it. Cut off the supply. Listen, at the end of the day, people are going to do drugs, and taxing, legalizing, and regulating them doesn't mean we encourage them to say, hey, you should go on ahead and do this or that. No, no, no. It means that we change our perspective from punishing people who have issues with substances to helping them weed themselves off of it, to helping people participate in recreational intoxication more safely instead of buying this and that off the street. Now perhaps they can buy this off of the counter that gives them a better way to do it. Or if they have an issue with drugs, because we all know people have vast issues with legal prescription drugs, and we're not even talking about that today. That's a whole nother subject that we can make a million videos on. But the fact is that we have a bigger problem. We have a problem with just the way we see ourselves. We have a problem with the way that we live our lives, trying to find purpose, trying to find meaning in a society that really doesn't allow us to find any unless we're making a whole lot of money or, again, we're exceptional people. So again, taxing, legalizing, and regulating drugs will make it impossible for cartels to continue to exist over time, over the course of 10, 20, 30 years. Their ability to not just be plazas, not just be cliques, will continue to weaken, because at the end of the day, they won't be able to compete with the federal government of the United States. So if you want to do something about it, legalize, tax, and regulate.